They said that pussy nigga tryna slide on Scotty. Damn, they gon' make a nigga catch another body. They said that first body lead to another body. I'm with the biggest nigga in the game, riding shotty. Can back to back to back in a Maybach. If it's beef, then it's beef, nigga gon' see.
Yes, yes, yes. What's poppin'? Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in to Behind the Scenes Miami. I go by the name of Dashes Clay, and I'm here with my utmost beautiful two co-hosts,
Miss Layla Gray,
your favorite life coach, Carla D.
Yes, and make sure to tune in every week to us on youtube.com/BTS Miami Show.
Also, be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at BTS Miami 305 and also on Twitter at BTS Miami Show.
And don't forget to tell a friend, and of course, tell another friend that you'll be vibing with BTS Miami.
Yes, I missed y'all to death. It has been a long time since it's been a couple days.
Yes, it has,
Yes,
for sure.
it's been a long time.
We have today a phenomenal, incredible platinum guest. We're very lucky to have this guest in the building. We know how he moves. He's non-stop. He's always on the move, working. So, without further ado, we want to welcome SamSneak. My brother, the first question is, do you like being called SamSneak? Do you prefer to be called Sam? Do you prefer to be called Sneak? Like, what do you know? Like, what's the normal way to talk to you?
I don't know. Certain people, it all depends. Some call me Sammy, some call me Sam, some call me Sneak Attack.
I've heard Sneak Attack a lot.
Sneak
I
Attack.
hear a lot
I
of
like
people call you
that.
Sneak
I
Attack.
do too.
Sneaker Box.
Yeah, I think everybody that I know that knows you is always refers to you
Yeah,
as Sneak Attack.
So if they know me, that's what they call me. They know me, they be like Sneak Attack.
Yeah.
All right.
That one fits.
Well,
Yeah.
first and foremost, thank you for taking the time out.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Behind the scenes, Miami, we are here. It's your
Yes,
boy
we
Sam
are.
Sneak.
There you go,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
It's good to have you.
Thank you. Wait, hold on. What was your title? Introduce yourself again. what you had said?
Miss Layla Gray?
And then you.
Your favorite life coach, Carla D.
All right, so you a life coach?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can get my life together.
You can talk to
came
the
to the
guys.
right place.
I can definitely help you.
She'll put you on the right track.
We're gonna get you
Yes.
set right now.
Yeah. We'll get you some mental clarity.
You're not like the what's shorty name that's like mean. You're not like Ivana, right?
Oh, Ayana Van Zandt.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know her name, but she like
That's a
mean,
hardcore
though.
name.
No. I'm gonna be honest. I am the kind of person I'm here to help you figure out where it is that you want to go, and based on where you want to go, I'm gonna help you figure out the steps of how to get there. Now, in order to get to that next level, though, I'm gonna say some stuff that you might not like. We just not gonna put it all on Front Street.
It ain't about what I don't like. It's just how you say it. I don't care what I don't like.
Oh well, based on from what everybody tells me, they like how I say things.
All right.
She's
There we
very
go.
soft-spoken,
Yeah.
easy to talk to.
Facts. I
Yeah.
feel like I always. It's like a hug when you talk to you.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you. I love hugs.
So the first thing we're gonna bring up, really, the most important thing is rest in peace to Kobe.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that's not a Kobe fan and it's like really hurting about Kobe losing right now.
I'm hurting, but I wasn't a Kobe fan.
yeah, I was just about to say, even people who weren't
I'm an
Kobe
MJ
fans.
fan.
Yeah.
Nah, but
It's
exactly. But we all kind
devastating.
of appreciated what Kobe's
Definitely
done.
appreciated him.
And,
After he retired, I did. While
Facts.
he was playing,
It's
I
true.
didn't really
But that
care for
happens
dog.
so much with so many artists and celebrities. I feel like once we lose them, we kind of realize,
No, it's not even losing when he retired.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
When he
But even
retired.
When he
same,
retired.
same thing.
I
As soon
got
as soon as they're out the game, you're like, man,
But
we need him.
I've always respected his game, though.
Yeah.
I just ain't like certain things he did off the court, but his game, he was always an excellent.
Mamba, bro, he's focused.
Yeah, dog is on another level.
I think he taught a lot of people how to really grind.
But I'm gonna
did,
be
yeah.
honest. Speaking about that, when I heard the news, literally, my brother called me. It might have been a minute after it came out that he called me 2 minutes later. I'm Googling it. It's 3 minutes ago. TMZ broke the
Yeah.
news. Like, it wasn't even nowhere yet. It wasn't even on Twitter yet. None of that. I Googled it. It ain't pop up. So I had to put the last hour and then it popped up. I'm like, damn.
Where were you when you found that out?
I was in my hotel room. I just got dressed for the Grammys.
How were the Grammys?
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was dope, but it was
I
not
saw the
dope.
picture.
It
You
was
was
quiet.
fly. You was fly.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you was looking good.
Yeah, that's what. So I just got dressed and then I got the news and I was like, damn. So the whole time, it might be an hour, up until I find out that his daughter and her
Yeah,
teammates was with
definitely.
that. So
Rest in peace to
up
Gigi.
until that point, I was just like, Kobe lived a life. It's his time. Cause I'm one of those people who go by like, what's meant to be will be. What's meant for you will come. That's how I live life. I live off the universe. So I'm just here like, God just called one of his angels to come home. I ain't
Facts.
really thinking,
Yeah.
but when I heard about the little girls,
Little
that just really,
daughter.
that's what like, damn,
Yeah.
that broke me like.
I think
course.
that got a lot of people.
Yeah, that's
because
really-
initially it was just Kobe the giant, Kobe
Right.
the NBA star. But
For
then
real.
when that happened, it hit close to home because it's like, dang, I know.
Well, we've been seeing
that
a lot
could've
of
been my
Gigi
child.
Exactly.
online
Like,
in the
that's-
past, like
that was a
in the past year,
father-
we've seen a lot of her.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but
because
that was a
know,
father and a daughter.
She was
'cause
doing her thing.
Thing is, Kobe had stopped watching basketball. Kobe,
Yeah, I read that.
Kobe had stopped watching basketball, didn't care about nothing about the NBA. He just was like living life on just another level. His daughter is the one who wanted to be watching the games and stuff like that. So that's what got him back into
into
games.
it.
Gotcha.
Yes,
You know
I
what?
read
I'm finna
that.
come to the games with my That's what made.
Yeah,
him
they
start
had just
going
went
to
to
the game.
that game like a month ago where everybody was posting them.
Yeah.
But,
So that was that. That's why he was. But if you notice, when he retired, dog ain't come to no game.
yeah, facts.
Except
Yeah.
when they
Wait for a
retired
minute.
his.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah,
retired
his jersey.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
kind of
Dog
laid low.
Yeah, he was just enjoying life. So, yeah, man, it's terrible, man. Tragic loss.
Yes, definitely rocked the nation.
Facts.
The world.
So was
Yeah,
that your
rock
first
the
time
world.
Absolutely.
at the Grammys?
Nah,
How many times you been at the Grammys?
I think three times, not my third time.
Does it get
man.
better?
How'd
Or
you
does it
feel
get-
about the Grammys this year?
Again, it was just like it was just. I mean, what are you asking? Like, what the vibe was like? Because that news broke out literally like an hour before.
Right before.
People got to go out there. There's two different ceremonies, and it's an hour before then, literally. So it's like people there, like, then it's a Nipsey Hussle tribute. So there's already like a sense of like the kind of songs are gonna be out there, but then it's like this fresh news. So it was just like real.
Did you feel that
like,
energy like all around?
Yeah,
Like
Not
sadness,
even
like
just-
see people crying and
but
stuff
not-
like that?
Bro, not even just at the Grammys. I was in LA, so like you talking
Facts.
like this dude's with like jerseys on and like mind you, this not like they put it on when they woke up. This is what they got on for the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you see dudes just like shaking their head, talking to people. It was a lot of sorrow.
It's a big loss.
Yeah. And
What was
like,
the vibe like once the show was over? Because I know a lot of times you have the crazy after parties. Everybody's wilding out.
I mean, people
celebrating.
went so people went out and celebrated. People went out and went to parties because, in the same breath, it was like, yo, life is short. You can't just sit out there and just be,
Right? Gotta
True.
live it, gotta
And,
enjoy it.
like just like Kobe said, you got to keep it moving.
Very
Facts.
true.
Got to put one foot in front of the other and keep it moving.
Life
Like,
goes on even in death.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. You got to mourn, but
Yeah.
even with that, you still have to find a way to get up each and every day and push forward.
Yeah, got to. Like,
Absolutely.
what my old boy used to say, the bill collector don't be caring about none of that.
No, they don't.
Facts.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
When
That's a
it's
good
your
phrase.
time,
I'm gonna
it's your
use that.
time. So, speaking of the Grammys, Saturday night, Diddy gave a speech during the pre-Grammy gala where he spoke about African Americans, their music never being respected by the Recording Academy. What's your thoughts on that? You attended the Grammys. Do you agree with him? Have you seen a shift?
I mean, yeah, I agree with him. It's like when they came out, 3-4 years ago, and admitted that hip hop is the #1 genre in the world. It's like you look at it like
We're still not getting our respect.
right. It's like what do you mean it's the #1 genre in the world, and you got artists scattered around and then you put in other artists in categories that don't make sense just because they the color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we doing you a favor. Look, yeah, you got,
That's
you
what-
guys fought for hip hop is here. Now you bunching everybody in the hip hop, everybody in the rap. Then there's R&B, and then there's gospel. That was my first time. But my homeboy broke it down to me. But that was my first time actually seeing Cause I never paid it. Cause I went to both ceremonies. The first ceremony actually gets like all awards that's not televised. So I went to that one first, and then I'm there. I realized that there's a category for Christian music, right? And everybody in there was white. And then there's a category for gospel. Everybody that was black. And I was just like, ain't that shit all the same?
Yeah, they
Right? Why
do
is
the
it
same.
divided?
All the same.
But my homeboy was telling me that with gospel, the instrumentation is different from Christian music. I'm like, yeah, that is true. It is different.
You
But
have more contemporary with
right.
them. Yeah.
But at the same time, nigga Drake get on a record and harmonize and rap, niggas gonna be like, that's rap.
But do you feel like some people will just like how Tyler the Creator went up and was like, yeah,
was
thank you
just
for the
about to
best
mention
rap
that.
album, but I'm not a rapper. Like you think like it's one of those things where people are just never be like content with what they get.
I don't think it's about being content. It's like, so when you say that, like being content is more like saying, yo, we gave you a little something, be happy with that. You can't.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like for me, I look at it in the perspective like Tyler the Creator was one of those people that like it even came out that he's been saying forever that he wanted a Grammy,
Right.
And it's
That's
like
what-
they
so
give
that's-
him
so that's what
the
I'm
biggest
saying.
Grammy, and now he's not happy about it.
Because they giving you a Grammy, just hush and shut up. Nah, bro. Handle me correctly. Award me correctly. Put me in a category
Or that I'm
against the
actually-
people
Yes.
that I'm against, and
Yeah.
then so I can crush them niggas. Why is you putting me in a category with my peers as far as like I know them and you know I might bump into them, but I don't rap the shit. I don't even like. We not even in the same lane.
So that's like
You're
putting
not
a
gonna
heavyweight.
You're not putting Alanis Morissette and Dolly Parton in
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
fucking
Got you.
category.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's like
Just
putting a
'cause they
heavyweight
white.
in the ring
Yeah,
with
facts.
a featherweight.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
they
that-
women.
That was his argument. Like, why am I not like in the pop category? Why
Yeah.
does it have to be like urban or rap?
Because pop is white, urban is black.
Yeah.
So even then, if that's what you're gonna do, just put urban pop or whatever. But even then, and then even when you do that, you won't have a pop category.
Yeah. That doesn't make it better.
You won't have,
like
because once you make an urban pop category, everybody gonna start taking some people out of the hip hop, some people out of R&B, and you put them in there, and then more slots in the hip hop and R&B category open up, then them are gonna be filled. So once you do that urban pop right there, then your regular pop ain't gonna be shit. Because again, the hip hop genre, the black genre, is what really is
That's what's
moving the
poppin' right
culture
now.
forward. Not right now. That's just what they're admitting to.
Yeah.
The hip hop culture has been in the lead forever. They just not admitting
the
it because of the
beginning.
digital. You have to think about it. Like rap, since for 20 years, rap has been talked about in the political stage. See Dolores Tucker and her comrades went in
Yep.
front of Sony
Mm-hmm.
and BMG and stomped CDs of
Yes,
Tupac
since-
and Snoop and
far
Death
back.
Row because they was calling
And
women
rap goes
bitches
even
and shit.
beyond them.
Right. So like, if you listen to Pac and shit like that, Pac will tell you like, like it's music. Like y'all putting that kind of shit on. It's like Wayne always say like I ain't nobody role model. And it's like I'm an entertainer. I'm speaking my life and how it go. So like if you out there as a parent around here, picket, like you got your picket signs up and you saying, yeah, no, the music you making, yada, 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 you doing this and that, the kids and all that, man, we can hold picket signs and say, be a better parent. The fuck?
Facts.
You sitting here
Yeah,
letting
yeah.
Facts.
you sitting around here you sitting down letting the TV raise your kid, right? You around here doing your nails and want to keep up with the Joneses and the Kardashians. So now you putting that on like, you feel me?
Yes,
so like,
I feel you.
So that's why, like, see, I listen to Pac, I listen to like Biggie, I listen to like Jeezy, all kind of Trick, just all kind of shit. But like, it was never where I was like, yeah, this how I gotta do it, and I'm gonna do it like that. Nah, it's like that's his life. I feel it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's.
So who are you taking that into consideration? Who are you listening to now? Like, who are the artists that are out now that you actually listen to?
From Miami or everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
I like NBA YoungBoy. I listen to NBA YoungBoy. I listen to Kodak. I listen to Major 9, Kiddo.
You've done a lot of work with Major 9.
Yeah. I rock with Major 9 since he was in high school.
Got you. So that's somebody you like personally know.
Yeah. Like you know, like a lot of artists out here from the crib, I rock with them. You got talent and you really out there working, I'm gonna rock with you.
What's your current situation? Like I hear that you're an A&R now.
Yeah.
You're also an artist,
Right.
producer,
How's that
arranger,
working?
composer. Like
How does that work?
Yeah, like what's your you know what? I'd rather let me back up. I see you wear a Dream Chasers chain,
Yeah.
but you're MMG.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I'm MMG DC.
Okay.
So like when Meek came, when I first saw Meek, we was in Philly. We did a show, and I walked back out there. I'm like, I always walk out to see what's going on, but Meek was performing, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? But he had the whole, I said, who's this? Because he had the whole crowd. As I'm walking out, the crowd rapping his lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, when he get done, like, make some noise for Meek Mill. I'm like, oh, this who, my homegirl from Philly used to tell me about him. Used to always talk about Meek. I'm like, oh, okay, this who, okay. Oh, dog really got it locked, okay. So we go do another show, and he there again. He get on before, after that, Rose do a feature for him.
Yeah.
After that, Rose Red. Rose Red, not I'm a Boss. Rose Red was the first feature
Gotcha.
Ross did for him, for the remix.
Is that before you met?
Nah, I met him, like, seen him already. Got the feature. After that, we was having a conversation. Rose was having a conversation, like, we about to expand MMG. You know, what you think? Shit, yeah.
But is MMG? I mean, I'm sorry. Is Dream Chasers still MMG or like the
Yeah.
whole new deal?
Yeah,
Is like
set up with those Dream Chasers under Rock Nation. Meek, my boy. So like,
Okay.
Got you.
you know, I rep.
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
still an affiliation.
Yeah, I
Like,
rep. Like, I'm one of those that rep all that. You'll see me with an MMG chain. You'll see me with a Every Blue Moon chain. You'll see me with Backwood chain. You'll see me with a Touch Money chain. You'll see me with a Zach King chain.
Got you.
You'll see me. Then these are the people that I rock with. I'm MMG, home base, but then, you know.
Can you explain what the position of A&R like actually is for so many people? I think like in today's world, they're kind of like it's a blurred position for a lot of people because it used to be so different. Like now in today's world, I imagine A&R is like
You
a
know-
complete different game.
Nah, you know, somebody said, not somebody, but Hitmaker, Young Bird, he said something, and he was like, not a lot of, like, in this day and age, a lot of A&Rs are glorified middlemen.
I could
Right,
kind of
I
agree
could
with that.
definitely see that.
Man, like, I was like, that was kind of harsh, but it's true, though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
true, you know what I mean? I was like, and like, when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, he right, because it's just, you know,
Like as your perspective, like what's your job?
for me,
Yeah.
I don't, you know, all right, so honestly, coming into the game, right, like you an A&R. What? Yeah, you the A&R. You know, you always been doing it, but now you got the title. What is it I always been doing? So I never, like, I just was like, oh, the beats? Listen to the beat. And, when I be like, nah, that ain't it.
You don't think that's being a producer though?
That's what I thought. Because but I listen to beats. Hey, bro, you might want to get on this.
Yeah, exactly. But to me, that's
Yeah.
what a producer does.
Yeah.
And you get on it. I need to get the beat stems for this. We gotta arrange this shit different. Make this shit sound like this. Okay, boom. That's what I do.
Is that your favorite part?
Oh, you want a feature from who? Oh, let me hit. Oh, let me hit him right now or her right now.
Are you still working with a lot of local artists?
I don't like the term local artist, but I am working with a lot of homegrown artists, yes.
Okay.
We not local. We global. They just haven't tapped into the Miami market yet.
I agree with that.
Got you.
I agree with
So that's
that.
why I always say homegrown.
Who's next out of Miami? Who's the guy that you have or guy or girl that you have your eye on and you're like, yo, man, they gotta do some damage, even if it's with or without you.
Major 9, Kiddo.
Kiddo's dope.
There was somebody. It was a female. I don't know if she from here, but I think she live out here. I just can't remember her name.
She on Love and Hip Hop?
No,
Would you be on Love and Hip Hop?
no.
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
What?
That's not just.
That's a good question.
Yeah, not for you.
No. What is there for me on Love and Hip Hop? I ain't in no goofy relationship.
Well, I mean, hey.
You don't got no
nah.
To
drama.
each his own.
You don't got no drama you can bring on the show.
Nah, and if I do, that ain't for like public like scrutiny. I don't know. I don't even get that shit.
Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
If somebody I'm around got it on,
But that's not your first go-to.
for what?
As far as like looking at things like with drama, anything that causes problems, issues.
I try to avoid problems. I'm the dude that wanna like squash the problem. I just wanna like be cool. Like, we ain't gotta do that, do we?
You don't seem to be like the very like public person that like kind of like lets everybody into your life. Like I feel like every time we see you, you're working.
Yeah, I don't.
There's a lot of people that love like Twitter and Instagram
Yeah.
and they love to talk
But you
that.
like lay low.
But
you
you- yeah,
can't
you-
find like too much about what's going on with you.
Because people make it seem like people in their business, bro. They know what you give them.
Oh, so are you
don't
saying that
know
with a lot of the celebrities that have a lot of stuff on them, is it because they're releasing it, or maybe their team is releasing it to keep them relevant?
I mean, it can be that way too. But I know for me, like, I don't attach myself to too many people.
That makes sense. Keep
So,
your circle
like,
small.
Yeah, so ain't no like, oh, you left me behind, so I'm gonna say this. I remember when you couldn't pay your phone bill, so check this out. Yeah, nigga, remember when you hit me for $120 to pay your phone bill, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Oh, excuse me, I don't know them kind of people.
That makes sense.
Gotcha.
Stay away from those.
Taking into consideration, you actually have done a lot of work. You've worked with a lot of different people, and I know as far as everything that you do, nobody necessarily knows everything that you do. Are you okay with that? Do you feel like you get the credit that you
I don't
need or
care about
deserve?
credit. All right, man. Like, we so far behind in Miami in the music scene, man. I just be trying to help, guide us to like some kind of direction. I don't be caring about credit. That was SamSneak who did that. I don't be caring about that. It's like when I was breaking records, I never cared about saying I broke it. I was never in the club saying, where you heard it first, this SamSneak. It's people who don't, if I tell them what year I was in the club, they'll be like, oh, that was you. Oh, yeah, I remember it was a skinny dude up there. I was never saying, SamSneak.
Do you enjoy playing more or creating music more? Because you've been playing. I feel like
Never thought about it.
I feel like you've been. Were you DJing before being an artist, or was it kind of the same thing and like you kind of just like went hand in hand?
So I used to write. Me and my brothers and we used to write. So like it's like 6th grade type shit. We used to write, wanna be rappers. But I'm shy. I'm an introvert. All that shit. So I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work for me. So what's next? But I love music. So what's next? Oh shit, I could DJ.
Got you.
So
Okay.
and that's what.
But you stay releasing music.
Yeah.
Is there anything new coming out?
Yeah.
Album, singles?
What you got?
I got like an EP album coming out, man. I'm just gonna put out some songs. I got a lot of songs.
What do you call? Okay, I have a great question. What do you call your style of music? Is there a
Yes.
name for it? Because I feel like the music
like
you
to know
make
that.
is in a category of like. Listen, when I heard "Pull Out the Stick," for example, like I was like, man, what is this? Like it's not drill music. You know what I'm saying? I almost want to call it Miami vibe, but like I
it's
don't
a
even know.
vibe. We vibing. It's vibing music. Some people call it sticking, juking, whatever. I'm on a vibe. Cause in a certain beat come on.
Yeah, like I feel like you have a very like unique selection of the records that you pick to actually make music on. Like they kind of like you're like, yeah, that's a SamSneak record.
Yeah.
Like
What category
It's
would
like
this fall under?
SamSneek type beat.
And I like when I be on beats, I treat that shit like I treat my skin with cologne. Not everything gonna touch my skin, gonna smell good.
I like that.
So
Very
so
selective.
certain beats ain't gonna sound good with my voice over it.
Was it your idea to speed up, pull up the stick? Whose idea was that? Like I feel like every time I hear that, I'm like, man, I wonder who thought of that. That was genius.
Might have been E-Mix. You wanna know something about that Pull Out the Stick record? So doing that record, right? Initially, this how it happened, right? It's a rhythm that we all was playing in the club, right? And who started it was Greenbag, and they had so one night they came to the one with it, like play play this play this beat, and you gonna do pull out the stick, like just chant pull out the stick, and I'm just like okay. So I think SO went up there and did it, and I was just like, oh okay, it's like a little vibe. Then I did it live. I had been doing it live for about a week. Live. So one night Black, God bless the dead, Black was in there. He heard it. And he was like, my nigga, you gotta record that.
Got you.
And I'm like, no.
It was a hit.
That was a different sound.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. That shit's like the week, like that shit. If you ever heard me do that shit live, I still got some of my recordings from Take One. But so when he asked me to do it, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I don't care about that shit. Yeah, man, do that. All right, I'll do it. When? Wednesday. Okay, cool. What time? 11.
But was that your
Alright,
first
cool.
recording or no?
Man, my first recording was the Peanut Butter Jelly and Creole.
Got you.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
The
Peanut
Pimma
butter
by-
and jelly and Creole?
Yeah, Allo Tonton. That was my first.
Okay.
That was my first one.
We gotta pull that
You
up.
bilingual
Our producer over here is already
Yeah.
celebrating. She flashed her back real quick.
Yeah, a lot of
The
people.
room
don't-
lit up when you said that
A
one.
lot of people don't know. I don't really like go around saying like the stuff I've done. Or
Nah, but like I said, that we can
Yeah.
see that
We
because
need
you
to
don't
know.
really, you're not a gloater to me. It just seems like you're like a worker.
Yeah, it just do it.
Like I said, when we see you, you're behind, you're on stage, you're taking a picture at the Gram, you're doing something.
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't. I just never knew how to like gloat and stuff like that. So when people like, I just be like, okay.
Yeah.
But I would say it seems like that really fits your personality because you just said that you kind of laid back, shy, quiet. So that's just who you are. That's who SamSneak is.
Unless the beat go to playing, that's vibing. I'm a dance. I'm a boogie, man. I just be like having a good time, man. You catch me at a party, man. The beat right,
For real.
where I be dancing.
Sam, we gotta ask. So what happened with Jam Squad?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened with Jam Squad?
Are they still, is Jam Squad still exist?
Yeah, I pay taxes for it every year.
Okay. Is there anything new coming from Jam Squad? Or do we expect anything from Jam Squad? Because there was like Jam Squad, then Shoneville. That's all part of like what you do still?
That
or?
would.
Badwood.
Yeah.
All right.
So all right. I never talked about this, but I guess I could talk.
Yeah,
about
we need
it
to
now
know.
because
I
it's
feel like
Oh.
I feel like especially like we're all from Miami and we kind of all have this question like we were talking about it
Behind the
before. Like, man, we
scenes.
need to ask him about that.
All right, so when we started Jam Squad, initially the shit was J Squad, right? Because it's like a clique of us. We all, we get the J's, and of course me, because of me, we get them early. So we about 5-6 deep. We always got the J's on 2-3 weeks before they come out. We like the J Squad, some young nigga shit. But at the same time, me and my other partner, we DJs. So he like, man, we should make this shit the Jam Squad because we DJ and we wear J's or DJ. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool, Jam Squad, all right. So I had it was me. So at this time, we started. So I'm setting up. Like I'm like, well, we gotta make a name for ourselves. So I'm setting up at niggas' parties. Like we ride around in my mama minivan or get a U-Haul. If niggas doing a party, a birthday party on the block, niggas sat down across the street for them and turn that shit off. Well, this the shit we used to do. And like, but at that time you couldn't do that because like you gotta be prepared because like a nigga come out there with like 2 bass bins, but then have a U-Haul truck full of Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But with me, I was coming through with 4 Vegas. You know what I mean? Just pull out 2.
Yeah.
And I had the new afterburners. You feel what I'm saying? So Jam Squad is coming up, it's pumping, it's Jam Squad. Everybody, you know what I mean? So everybody want to be part of Jam Squad, but I'm like, this ain't what you think it is. Y'all just want to be part because it's like a name and it's vibe and it's
lit.
This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So niggas started they own clique to get at me. They say little shit, little sneak this. My homeboys used to be mad at me because I would never say anything public or be like, because I knew, man, that shit ain't. I used it to my advantage.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can use your opponent's weaknesses to your advantage, or you can use it to your disadvantage. You feel me? I used it to my advantage.
Yeah.
True.
So like,
You knew you were ahead of the curve already. If they following in your steps,
I'm
you're
like, okay, so
you were the
this,
leader.
So this what y'all want to do? All right, watch this. Y'all gonna help me break records. So every time I played a record, oh no, we finna do it 10 times better. Go ahead, niggas know who got it first.
Somebody told me that you every year you give sneakers back to the community,
Yeah, but I don't do it publicly,
which is
and I don't like. It's like,
yeah. I felt like I didn't see that anywhere. There was an actual friend of mine that was like, man, you know what, man, I respect that he always give his sneakers to the kids,
yeah, I don't.
and I thought that was dope. I don't think enough people do that, but I think that's a beautiful thing. Like when you find out something like that about an artist or somebody like of your caliber, you're like you respect it so much more because you're like, man, thank you,
know,
for not posting it.
I used to do picnics, right? I used to do picnics, right? This is before social media. Like, I used to have people, like 2,000 people pulling up to my picnic at little parks. There's no social media, like there's no Twitter, no Instagram. It's just Facebook. Come through, pull up. And I used to have like 2,000 people come up. And when you come to that shit, all you had to do was pay for parking. It was free food, free entertainment for the
That's
kids.
dope.
And that was my way of giving back to people who fought with me and support me for the years.
That's pretty dope.
I know it was nice. I was kind of doing some research, and I saw how you seem to really support the community.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
you'll show up at a lot of events without charging,
Yeah.
without, asking for a lot, because you really understand the importance of being involved in the community.
Yeah, like I said, we way behind. A lot of people don't get it. As soon as they get out of town, they'll see, damn, we real behind. You think you get a little buzz in the city and you start tooting your nose up, like, boy, you got a long way to go.
Do you feel like the people in Miami or Miami in general supports the artists?
Especially since you travel so much and you see other cities.
See it.
Yes,
Do you
and,
see a difference?
yes and no. Yes and no.
In what ways?
All right, so y'all support artists. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So now we stop right there. You support artists. So now, how far can you go in supporting the artists if they don't support themselves?
Facts.
So how many artists have you guys supported and just kind of swindled off and just went on to the next? It's countless. You don't
Yeah,
have to tell
countless.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
with that being said, that's what everybody in the city of Miami feel about artists.
Yeah, like
that
they just
that niggas ain't getting support. So if a nigga ain't getting support, that's basically what it is. I mean, I speak about it all the time. Like, man, this nigga's like, okay, you got a vibing record. This shit vibing in the city or in the clubs. Niggas is fucking with it. And there ain't no visuals for it. But then the hot new song come out, the nigga got a freestyle in the video for it. Don't make no fucking sense
Yeah.
to
For
me.
real.
You feel me?
And your stuff forgotten.
Facts. About a year ago, you had got in a situation at the wharf.
Yeah, they told me about my gold teeth.
And the funny part was when I saw that, I'm thinking 3 days before that, they said the same thing to me.
Oh, see, they thought I was tripping. I'm looking at dude like, ain't no way you talking to me.
Yeah. No, and it almost hits you unexpectedly because you walk in and you see the crowd and you're like, oh, I'm about to walk in right now. And they're like, hey, listen, buddy, no hat, no grill. And you're like, I'm supposed to just take out my gold?
So they make y'all take it out?
Nah.
No,
No,
I know.
I left.
I know.
What if
He
it's
threw a scene,
permanent?
I
What do
left.
you do?
I told what happened was it got into a heated discussion outside, and then they told me I had to leave. And I was like, all right, I'm going to leave. And then that's when I made the video and showed them like, yo.
They said you had a blunt.
Yeah, they said I had a blunt.
You had a
but
cigar.
Yeah, I actually had a cigar. I don't even have one on me, but I had a cigar on me. And then, so I was just like, bro, if I had weed on me and I'm on your property, it's police right out the door.
Were you surprised at the outpour of support that you had? Because I felt like everybody was behind you on that. Like,
Nah, I don't, because here's the thing about me. If you know me or if you don't know me or might like just have an idea of me, you've never heard me. I'm not for protesters and all that. If like me, I'm one of them people you say, I don't want you here. Oh, okay, cool. I go about my business.
so then what made you put out the video?
Oh, you ain't gonna tell me take out my
They
goals.
disrespected you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Hold on, bro. It's one thing to say we don't want you here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But then it was
facts.
like, yo, take out your goals. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Chill with that.
Hey, what's up with you, fool?
Yeah, like that's a little bit.
Yeah.
Why you in my mouth, bro?
Yeah. Yo, that shit throwed me. And they tried to like do more community things. They tried to have the commissioner who they had in their pocket come talk to me.
Yeah.
And I just looked at dog. I told dog, man, don't never holler.
Well,
at
I'm pretty
me.
sure when they realized who they said it to, they were scared. They were like,
Have you
Yeah.
experienced anything like that before? Like,
Nah, man, I've never in my life. I'm from Miami, man. Like most of the
Yeah, it's
people
expected.
most of the people who like managers or like owners of like certain spots or even like who like the doormen or like security or whatever, I either went to school with them or just had some kind of interaction with them. If I went to 3 different high schools. I went to Beach High, went to Miami Springs, and North Miami. So to tell you,
You got around.
Yeah, so I'm like on
Yeah.
different corners of Miami. I ain't go to like 3 black schools. I went to 2 white, well, 1 white, 1 Spanish, and I went to a Haitian school.
Jesus.
So like you gotta know like my range of like people I know. You feel me? From FHP officers, Miami Dade,
Facts. Yeah.
City of Miami, Aventura, whatever. Lawyers, prosecutors.
wow.
Like I know people
know
from every
everybody.
it's like I went like so when it be like I'm like, yo, bro, who you talking to?
Yeah.
I don't even cause trouble. Why you talking to me like that? So that's why I got offended because I don't cause trouble. If I was a knucklehead and
You seem
Yeah,
like a
feel you.
peacemaker.
Facts.
I try to be, man.
Yeah.
I don't want no problems.
So thinking about the peacemaker and being who you are, everything that you got coming out, what should we expect coming up in 2020 from DJ SamSneak?
Lots of fun. I'm really fit to put out more videos too. Me talking about videos, I never care for that because I just like to put out songs. But people was like, yo, you need to shoot visuals for your stuff. I really like it. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do it.
I can tell you, I think Miami would definitely want to see more of you.
Yeah,
Definitely want to see more of
facts.
you.
I'm
And
gonna
if you need your video shot, you in the right place. Swim Production
There you go,
label.
Swim
That's
Production.
what we do.
I know.
That's what they do.
He was on the set of my last video.
Okay.
Say, hold up, what's up, what it do? I ain't trying to do too much, but come through. Cartier frames too much, but it's cool. The only thing strange, they won't get off you. Say you wanna ride up, well I got a ticket, and later we can hide out. Try and get missing, now I'm all up in your mind now. Cause I get you, but you can't